Welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. So today at the Icon Gym, we are going to be doing a push day. So usually I like to do chest and back, legs, and then shoulders and arms. But I wanted to try that typical bro split where you do push, legs, pull. Notice how I put legs in the middle, not push, pull legs. Reason being to make sure that your nervous system is relaxed and refreshed by the time you do your next upper body day. So I'm still a strong believer in the upper body, lower body split. So we started off by doing a set of 80 pounds. And then I just did another one off camera. So I did two heavy sets of 80 pounds for the incline bench press. And then on a third set, just to make sure that I worked them hard, I did it with 65 pounds. Just reaching full failure. So you want to make sure that you are reaching full failure when doing your exercises. And then we are moving on to shoulder press. So with this machine, as you notice, it's a standard pronated grip type of shoulder press. It's not the one where you have the neutral grip. I am trying them out with the 45 plate at first, and then we added on 25 pounds. So I am more strong on my neutral grip for the shoulder press compared to the pronated grip. So I gotta experiment again. Gotta try out, make sure that I keep up with my natural strength. Since I'm not on any sort of medications or not taking any supplements, I'm not doing any steroids. I'm all natural. Gotta make sure that I'm doing these correct, good form, and just trying out with these machines. So since I have pre-exhausted myself by doing the 82 sets of 80 pounds with the incline dumbbell press. Okay, I just want to make sure that my shoulders are still strong. So, kind of tricky. I feel like you have to pick and choose which one you want to work on better the most when you're the most fresh as the first set. So, I wanted to focus on my chest today. So, my shoulders will be taking kind of a back seat since that was the second movement. Then we are moving on with the chest press again, but this is going to focus more on the middle part of the chest. Trying to reach full failure. So, last week I did two plates of 45 on each side. Today I just added 5 pounds on each side to make sure that I keep up with my strength. Again, obviously, on the first exercise you pick is basically the exercise that you're most freshest with. So you have to keep in mind what you want to work on for that particular day. So trying to reach full failure, trying to reach full extension. For this type of machine, for the person of my height, I put this at a level 4, as you see on the red pins on the middle that's close to my legs. So I dropped the weight here, just doing the last drop set, trying to reach full fatigue, and feel that full stretch as I go all the way back and all the way forwards. So you want to squeeze at the top to make sure that your chest gets hit perfectly. And then here I am doing the chest press machine where it focuses more on the lower pec. So yes, we have been doing a lot of weighted dips, but this machine was fun. So I felt like it was another just extra added benefit to my lower chest. And notice how on the push day, you're doing a lot of tricep work. So we will do the bigger compound movements first, and then we will do the tricep extension and the lateral raises at the end. So those isolation movements, definitely focus that towards the end. And as you could see, for the most part, I have been doing two sets of most of my exercises. So you want to keep the low volume in order to make sure that yes, you are increasing the weight week by week or every 2 weeks or every so often as much as you naturally can. But keeping the low volume with the high intensity is the way to go. So we are doing the Pec Deck Flies. I placed the pin at the 160-pound mark. It feels different on this one compared to the one in Blake Fitness. Those I definitely feel more stronger in. With this one, it was a struggle. Even if I would do the weighted dips first and the heavy incline pressing, but every machine is different, every gym is different. So again, we're here to try them out. And again, as you notice, this is like the cool influencer gym that they have on 167th Street in the Bronx, which is called Icon Gym. So I love this gym a lot. They have different and unique machines that they don't have in my other gym. Um, Definitely worth checking out. If you want to try the monthly payments, it is $65 plus tax. But if you want to try for like the day pass, it is $20 plus tax. So worth a try if you're a gym enthusiast like myself. Here, after we do 2 sets of the Pec Deck machine, we are doing weighted dips. So I've added 70 pounds this time as opposed to doing the 45 pounds. Trying to make sure that I keep up my natural strength and my progression for my weighted dips. I don't want to lose any strength for this type of compound movement, which is like a superior type of upper body thing as along with the weighted pull-ups. So I'm doing my best to keep that stretch at the bottom, but I done less than 7 or 6 reps here. But again, um, we already pressed a lot of heavy stuff, so at this point I'm pretty much tired. Then I did a drop set where I dropped off 35 pounds, so I only have one plate, and then just reaching full failure. And it's a concise day. I feel like it's interesting how we have 7 to 8 movements still, but um, push legs pull feels like I finish a little bit faster. I also feel like more sore after, so I want to experiment to see how this type of routine will affect my growth. Like trying to figure out a different routine, even though you do ideally want to stick to one. Just something different for myself that I want to try, but still being mindful of the numbers that we're trying to push, increase the weight every so often to make sure that we get stronger. So we are doing the tricep extension with the straight bar. So last time we did it with the rope, essentially neutral grip. This is the pronated grip type of fashion where we do it with the straight bar. Again, doing the isolation movements at the end, since everything that we did today was triceps involved, heavy triceps today. So push legs pull, interesting. On the next video, I will mix up legs and back since work has me busy. So I want to mix in those 2 days in together. So we are confident now doing 30 pounds with the lateral raises. And what helps me a lot, like so if I'm not standing and if I want to sit on the bench, sitting at the very edge will help me feel like, not swinging too much on my upper body. Um, Doing the lateral raises with the 30 pounds felt really good. So we tried them again. So 2 sets of the drop set. So this is really good here. Feel like my body is mostly upright. And I want to get strong at the lateral raises just in general. I want to make my shoulders pop out more. And we are doing cardio for 30 minutes on an incline. Trying to just get the last few things ready for my physique. Trying to get more defined. Want to make my muscles pop out more, but getting lean, dropping the body fat, which means you will lose some pounds. It might affect your lifts in a sense that you probably won't be as strong, but again, we're gonna recalibrate our body and figure that out. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.